Take a step. You're not playing DB anymore, so it's all good. How's the transition been? How you feeling? Catch up in a good spot?
Yeah, it's been really good. I said the only thing I feel like I'm still working up to speed on is just playing football. I've been around the guys, I've learned the offense. Just not be on the field in spring ball. I feel like I'm a step behind where I want to be in the rest of the guys. Just working to catch up. That's where my mind's at right now.
Can you just lead us through the process of how you ended up here? Like, why you left, why you came here, all the above?
I say like the reason why I had left was like I wasn't the player I wanted to be in Michigan just because like some injuries and stuff, and I feel like I didn't show the coaches there who I wanted to be. I kind of wanted a fresh start. And then coming here, really, it was Coach Fentz who got me here because Coach Fentz was the first person ever offered me a D1 scholarship. And so I came here and visited. And when I got here, obviously, I had a really good relationship with Coach Fentz. And then I met Coach Berry a few times previously in high school, but now that he was the head coach, I got to know him a lot better over that weekend I was here. And I really liked what he had to talk about. And just the person he is, the type of man that he is, and Coach Gundy, what he was preaching to me on offense, stuff he was showing me, I felt like it was a place where I could come be successful. And most important, help the team win some games.
When did Fentz offer you that scholarship? Was it like freshman, sophomore year of high school?
It was my freshman year of high school, yes, sir.
What did it mean to your family and friends to get you back in the state of Illinois?
Shoot, I don't know, to be honest. I think it wasn't that big of a difference, really. My parents were supportive when I went across the country. I think they were supportive when I came back home,
Was your injury last year and the one in spring, was it related or were they different? Or
It was just like a lingering thing. I had to get taken care of, rehab a little bit, make sure I was where I wanted to be, health-wise.
At what point did you kind of feel like you were full go again and didn't have any limitations?
I say like a little bit after, a couple weeks after spring ball ended. Like I feel like towards the end of spring ball, I was like getting to a place where I started feeling good. Then like early summer, I started feeling like I'm ready to play some football,
So there was no setbacks during the summer, it's just kind of 100% go?
Yeah.
How nice was that? Just, I'm sure you were ready to start playing football again.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you could ask Steve Gall, the trainer. He's probably the guy who would say I wasn't ready to go, but I was chomping at the bit to get back. You know what I mean? But the people down there, Steve, Helen, Natalie, did a really good job just showing me the right things to do and like staying on top of me every day. And just like when I wasn't having good days early on in the process, just telling me like, eat away at it, you'll get there eventually.
Trent was telling us that you're a natural born leader in that room. Is that something that you developed in high school? Something you developed at Michigan? And where does that kind of come from?
I'm not sure. If you ask me, I wouldn't say I'm a very natural born leader. I say like when I came in, the person I looked to follow every day was Jeremiah Noga. He's the type of person that just does everything right. He doesn't say anything. If you just watch him and you do what he does, you're gonna be in a good spot. So I say Jeremiah Noga is the guy I look at to do the right thing around here.
What else is it about Noga? Obviously, that's the guy who came in as a walk-on and kind of had to fight for everything he got. Just, aside from that leadership, what does he bring to the table?
Well, I think like that walk-on mentality almost. Like him and Trent both have it, but I feel like Noga kind of personifies it. Like he's a complete different person outside of the facility. Like I feel like when he walks in these doors, it's almost like a switch flips. Like it's all business. Like he has to get what he needs when he walks in the doors, and when he's gone, it's a different story. So I think just being intentional, I think that's a good word to describe him. About everything he does, whether it's treatment, eating, stretching in the weight room, lifting, and especially on the football field,
How much, if any, did the current status of reshuffling of leagues and Oregon State and Washington State being on the outside, did that play any role at all? Did it make you hesitate to come here, or was that a factor?
I was super familiar with like the concept of all that before I visited, and Coach Bray broke it down to me. The way I see it, I'm pretty sure he's the same way. We win games, we make the playoff, and he win all our regular season games. Beat the team supposed to beat, get the playoff, we get to play more big time football. Aside from the good teams we have on the schedule, you know what I mean? So if we handle business control, we can control, we'll be in a good spot.
How would you describe your first two college seasons? And do you feel like you still have a little bit of hunger to probably prove yourself still?
Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near satisfied with where I'm at in my college experience. Though I will say I'm super blessed and honored to have the experience I did at Michigan. I got to play some really big games and learn from some really great people like Coach Harbaugh, Coach Ben Herbert. I made some lifelong relationships I'll never forget and I'll cherish forever. But I think, I'm here now, that's what I'm focused on.
It was just the injuries you felt that set you back, or was there other stuff going on?
It was a combination of things. It was football. I felt like this is what was going to be what's best for me, and I prayed on it. I asked people I trust, and they felt the same way. So this is where I'm at now. I'm going to give everything I got to where I'm at right now.
What is it going to take for your next 2 years here at Oregon State to feel accomplished and improve your career?
I think most importantly, win games. Do everything I can do to win games while I'm here, and like every day, like I ask myself, like, what can I do to like. I think of every day like a wet washcloth. I walk here, I'm trying to wring it out. When I walk, I want it to be as dry as I possibly can. And some days it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna look in the mirror, I'm gonna say, maybe I didn't do what I need to do here. Maybe I didn't do what I need to do here. But the days that I feel like I did that, it feels good. And I think that's what keeps me going. I think you keep stacking good days like that, you're gonna look up one day and your dream's gonna be right there in front of you. You just gotta reach out and grab it, you know what I mean?
Where are you at with the playbook? Are you in good shape? Because you missed the spring. I don't know if you're still catching up.
Honestly, I feel like the spring was a blessing in disguise. I got to kind of sit back and be like Coach Fence's little sidekick. I got to learn it better and from other people's mistakes. I think Coach Fence did a really good job. Like early on, he was like, you know, you're not playing. Some guys take this as a time to like chill out and relax and get behind. And I think he kind of like, they tied me along and brought me along with him. Just making sure every day I was learning stuff, watching film with the guys and learn from their mistakes. So when I get out here, I don't make as many mistakes, you know.
Last question.
Are there any overlapping traits between Coach Harbaugh and Coach Bray?
Shoot. That's a funny question because Coach Harbaugh, he's different.
Yeah.
But
You can say insane. It's okay.
I'm gonna say insane. I'm gonna talk about Coach Harbaugh. But I think just like the leadership they possess, they lead in a little bit different way. Like Coach Harbaugh told a lot of stories. I think Coach Bray is more like he'll say something like he's really short and to the point. He'll say something, kind of like walk out of the team meeting, and it gets you like, you ready to go play a game right now. You know what I mean? I think that's what I heard he was like as a player. Like my high school coaches played with Coach Bray, and they said he had a screw loose when it came to football. You know what I mean? So I think I like that. I like that about him for sure.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.